He was talking to me too.
Hi, sorry there. I got disconnected, guys. I'm back now. Can you guys still hear me? We're still clear, yeah?
Now we can. Can
Yeah,
you
we
hear
can hear
me?
you.
Okay, cool.
No,
So what I was leading into was, you made some big moves there, Shy, season 13, to actually position yourself as a contender, and it seemed like things were going pretty well. But at what point did you decide, this was going to be the season that you were going to push, and what went right and what went wrong?
Uh,
oh, why is Castro always fucking it up?
Shy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? Or
Yeah.
is your internet?
Did you hear my question?
Yeah. I always make a push. What are you trying to talk about? Well,
No,
season 13 was.
I know you
different.
take it. No, I know you take it seriously, but I think when we saw the things that you were setting up preseason, it looked like you were trying to position yourself early on.
Well, that's every season, and then all your plans, it's hit or miss. There's been plenty of seasons where I build a team that on paper I think, oh, this is going to be fucking awesome, and then into week two, half the team hates the other half of the team and shit like that. And by the end of the season, almost every season, usually you're lucky if 4 or 5 of the original guys are still there.
Right, right. And did you learn anything from last season that you might work on this season, or do you think you had kind of the right idea as to what you were doing?
I'm master of this shit. Come on.
Okay.
Fucking did I learn anything? No, I just push buttons and hope for the best.
Makes sense. So what are you going into this draft with? What do you have right now?
Um, 18th pick, 23rd pick, and I don't know, like 56th or whatever I can whip my ass with.
Okay. Um, well, I guess we'll see what happens. And thank you for joining us. Scals, are you on the line yet?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
So I wanted to get your kind of insider tips on what's been going on with the trades right now.
Too much shit. That's what's been going on.
Give us an idea of what that means.
It's all Spencer's fault. He was bugging me all day at work trying to get me to make trades. All day. So,
No, everybody's been doing trades. It's been going crazy. I'm pulling it up right now, so I'll be able to tell you in 1 second.
All right, and in the meantime, I'm hooking up the viewers with an inside view of the NHL managers chat.
We've had 3 trades so far. Go down since. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. We've had about 10 trades over the last day or so.
Mm-hmm.
So there's really been a lot of movement going on. Picks are changing hands. I know Chi-Town recently acquired a pick and then swapped it for something else. So there's a lot of wheeling and dealing going on. I'm expecting the same to continue throughout the night.
Okay.
Because once the draft is done, trading is locked all the way until the second Sunday of the season.
Right.
So this is the last chance for people to start wheeling and dealing and try and get their team set up straight.
Okay. Has the first overall pick from Minnesota moved yet? I'm just going to give the site a quick refresh and see. But I think that's still in the hands of Minnesota, right? They still have the top 1 and 3 for the season?
I only see one trade right now with Minnesota.
Okay.
And it looks like they traded
they
the
did.
third overall.
But they also
traded
trade the first overall is gone, dude. I'm looking at it right now.
No,
I just
it's not.
refreshed.
It's not supposed to be the first. It's supposed to be the third.
All right, you got to fix that then because we have first at
Yep.
New York Islanders right now.
Nope, I'm gonna fix it right now.
Okay.
It's supposed to be the third overall pick, not the first.
Right.
So I'm gonna fix that and
So we've got
We'll take
Mini.
care of it.
We've got Mini with number 1. We've got Ottawa with number 2, and we've got the Islanders with number 3.
yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be lining up. So we're fixing that right now. When people are making the trades, please put who the original owner is of the pick, because if you're telling us it's the third overall pick and whatnot, we're not exactly sure who that owner is. So in order to avoid any issues like this, make sure you're including who the original owner of the pick is.
Right.
Wait. Scales. Does that mean that my trade that I posted, I don't know, half hour or so ago is void? The one with Florida?
Well, I'll need to go take a look at it to make sure.
No, it's accepted. Never mind.
It's accepted, but I want to make sure that they move the right stuff now. So
And
people need to.
what's that one supposed to be for? So I can just take a quick peek.
Wild Samoan and pick number 22 to
So-
Florida.
So right now I'm still showing Vegas with pick 22. So that trade probably has to be processed.
Well, hit Control F5, guy, like you always tell me.
No, it's not. I'm seeing it right now, and I just refreshed as well. So
Yeah, it's probably just they haven't made the swap yet.
we'll take care of that. We'll have that fixed as well. But please mark down the original owner of the pick, so the people that are working on it are going to get it done correctly, so we don't have to go back in and fix it.
Would be, oh yeah, and it's fucked up too. You guys, whoever did, well, not you, but whoever did it gave them the 18th instead of 22nd.
Okay, so we will fix it. It'll be taken care of, but in the future, anybody doing trades, please make sure that you are putting the original pick, so this way we can avoid this from happening again.
Now it's good that the first overall pick hasn't moved because I actually managed to line up the owner of Minnesota to get him in here for a little quick chat on his reactions because we tried to get him in last night, but he was the other night, but he was unavailable. So Adam, are you on the call? Adam? All right, let's see where he is.
Yeah.
You said,
Yeah.
You're here?
He's there. I hear him.
How's it going, man? How are you?
I'm here. I'm living.
You're living the dream, or just living?
Just living. Sick as shit.
Yeah, I heard you're a little under the weather, drinking that scissor tonight. So I hope you're doing okay. So yeah, we tried to get you on the show for the entry draft because obviously you had a pretty high percentage of winning, and you ended up winning, obviously. So we just wanted to maybe get a little idea of what's been going on with you, if you've been approached a lot for this pick, if you've been doing some planning, or if you just really, hit pay dirt and got the top 2 picks in the top 3.
I just sort of got lucky with the picks. I'm kind of leaving it in the hands of my captain right now. He's doing most of the work tonight.
Okay, so you've actually let him run the show tonight?
Yeah, he's going to make the pick. So I'm kind of curious to see what his plan's going to be.
Okay, and so is maybe, can we get him on the call to see what his plans are for tonight?
He's actually not on Skype right now. So
okay.
But I will chime in as needed because I'm
So-
going to be just as much shocked as you guys are.
As we get closer to actually, beginning the draft, do you foresee yourself or your franchise maybe moving that pick?
He
Can you-
doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to. Okay. So you guys are pretty set on who you're going to go with.
Yeah, he seems to have a good idea of what he wants to do. So he was fine with moving the 3rd pick for Embroider. So that was mostly his call. I was approached to it, gave it to him, and he said pull the trigger on that. So.
Okay. Cool. So good luck to you in the draft, which is going to be taking off pretty quickly. We have a few more people I wanted to get to before we started the draft, and then as the draft goes through, basically we're going to work in the proper order. We're going to announce the drafts for you, and we're going to try and get some commentary from the panel to see what they think of the picks, and if they're a little bit shocked. But Ryan, are you on the call? R.W. Spencer, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. How's it going, man?
It's going. Made a few deals
I
today.
was gonna say it looks like a lot of stuff has happened since we spoke 2 nights ago.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the deals I made will pay off in the end. At first, we traded our second overall pick, and it went to 6th, and I got 27th from it. But now we've moved the 27th, and we've moved up a bit, so it's worked out. Today and overall we got 3 more picks.
Okay.
Well, 2 more picks on top of what we already had, so now we have 4 for the night.
Are you going to pick guys that are actually available this time around?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's funny because
For a fucking smoke while you pick?
it's funny because the other night you were talking about how you weren't getting that much action in terms of requests. But then as soon as everybody realized exactly what you were holding on to, I guess naturally they started bugging you.
Yeah, it didn't really happen that night. It more or less happened yesterday. A lot of guys started messaging me. And then since the draft got pushed,
Right.
then I had time to work out more deals, which happened to help us out a little more.
Okay.
It took me a while to decide to get rid of that pick because it is a top pick, but I wanted more picks to help build a team.
And are you regretting it a little bit now? Maybe is that what you're getting at?
Not so much regret, but I'm happy where I'm sitting. I got in the first round. I got 6th and 18th, so we have an idea who we want. It's just a matter of now, will they be there?
Right,
so
right,
in
right.
that way, I'm kind of regretting it that way, but
Okay,
we'll
okay.
see.
Yeah, I get what
Had
you're
a
saying.
long conversation with my captain there, Hickey, and so we'll see what happens.
Okay, sounds good. So we're just gonna put up a few more minutes here. I'm just talking to Raul again, Brazilian, to see if we're ready with the new features. And if not, we'll just go the old-fashioned way until they kick in. So give me 2 seconds.
Boobies.
Yeah, we tried to give you something really, really cool this season, but you know, sometimes things get complicated.
I'm sorry I didn't give you enough money. Fuck.
Yeah, well, next time you gotta go double, bud.
Eat shit.
All right, let's just give us a few seconds here and we'll see how it's going with the new system.
Give or take at least 5 minutes, though. Huh?
Okay, well, Headcase, you're first up. I'm gonna ask you to refresh your screen.
Hold up. Castro.
Yeah.
I noticed that 18th, it's showing Florida. That should be the Ducks.
It's fixed. Yeah.
Well, never mind. I didn't refresh my screen.
Okay. Yeah, I think Scows is still working on trades as they keep coming in. Yeah.
I fixed everything up to this point. So
Okay. So Adam,
everything going forward should be done correctly as long as they post it correctly.
So Adam, can you do us a favor and refresh your screen, please? Adam, you there?
He said he refreshed it and it still looks the same.
Yeah, I refreshed it. And
Okay,
it
that's
still
cool. Yeah, that's cool. So just give us what your first overall pick is.
All right, let me get a captain.
So we're gonna put you on a 3-minute clock, okay?
All right.
Fucking Sobo. Smoke.
All right, Castro, you there?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to type it in the manager's chat or just tell you?
You can type it in the manager's chat and you can say it as well. Or I can type it for you while you say it. Go ahead.
All right, we are going to select with first overall pick, according to my captain, L-13-L.
What was it? L- what?
L-Datsuk13-L.
All right. So yeah, it's probably easier if you type it because you know what you're picking. So with the first overall pick, the Minnesota Wild have picked L-Datsuk-L. Correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
He was in the AHL last year and the PHL the year before. I actually had him on my team when I was the owner of the London Knights. He is a very solid player in my opinion.
Okay, and what were his stats for last season?
That I don't know off the top of my head.
You don't have that one? Okay. And you're obviously drafting him to a OWDC, correct?
Correct.
Very good.
Last
Cash
season
cow.
he played.
What was that? Sorry? I think it was Adam talking, but I think you cut out.
Yeah. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. He played 54 games, had 95 goals, 99 assists, for a total of 104 points, 3.59 point per game average, plus 61.
So, so leading into your first overall pick, you seemed pretty confident in what you were doing. Like you know, that was the pick that you were going. Did you do a lot of research into this? Did you maybe do some scouting? Did you speak with the player? How did you know which person you were picking first overall?
Like I said, I've been a little under the weather as of late, so I left him in captain's hand.
Okay, is your captain around for you to just get a quick little maybe insight as to how that came to be?
No, he is not.
He's not around. Okay. All right. Well, very good. Very nice pick.
I'll try and get Mondo if I can.
No worries. Very good pick. We're gonna move on to the second overall pick, and I believe that belongs to the Ottawa Senators. Yeah.
Armstrong is your captain, right?
Adam, you there?
I guess you left.
Rip. All right. No, he's here. Okay.
No, Deadly Dangles is.
Oh, Deadly Dangles.
Oh, it was Kevin Hess.
Got him.
Ottawa has made the second pick. They've chose Kush Demon QC.
Let's see. So I heard a lot of people speaking about this player. I think he was up on a lot of people's top list. I'm not sure you have the stats open on that guy.
No, I can.
Yo, I can actually. Hold on one second. Let's pull him up here. 1 second. Kush. Here we go.
I know he was on Chicago last year.
Yeah, so he's coming from Chicago. OWDC 3.5 mil. He's gonna go to OWDC. It looks like he had a pretty decent season. I mean, all his plus minuses are green. His points per game are off the chart. 220 with Chicago, 356 with the Comets, 6.22 with Rockford in 9 games. I mean, that's something special. So that seems like a very, very solid number 2 pick. So well done with that pick.
He was signed at the beginning of the season, Castro, for like $9 million.
Wow, crazy. It looks like at one point Minnesota did have number 1 and number 3, but since then Minnesota has flipped number 3 to the Islanders. So let's see what the Islanders are going to do.
It seems everybody was interested in taking him because Islanders were going to take him third, and then Edmonton was planning on taking him fourth. So that's a very popular pick there.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know. It seems like a lot of the guys that we had heard about that were going to go at the top are pretty much going at the top, but the order might be a little bit different than what I expected. So let's see if the number 3 pick is in. I think we're still waiting. I think we're still waiting.
Yeah, waiting for Trev. Where's Where's Trevor?
He says, sorry, I was answering Lindy. I think he's still trying to pick. You're on the clock. You got a minute and a half left. Trying to see if it's in yet. Spencer says 1 minute. Are we maybe looking at a trade here, Scals, or
Oh, let me look at the trade proposals.
anything with the Islanders going on?
Peepees.
I don't see a trade going on, but I just saw Trevor.
Yeah, Trev piped up. Let's go, Trev. You're on the clock. No, Lindy. You're echoing Lindy.
To a fucking capital letter. Ooh. Have fun with that. Ryan 28.
Ryan X28 drafted number 3 overall by the New York Islanders. Number 4, you're up. Edmonton Oilers, you're up.
That's Jay Nightman now, correct?
Yes. Looks like he's typing up right now.
The shitty part about every season, always having to figure out who moved where and what. Are you updating the picks on the draft board?
Ro's working on it right now. He was trying to get the buttons going, but he might have to go to Plan B.
For sure.
For sure.
I was gonna say, this time I didn't see the salaries next to the picks either. Usually that's already done ahead of time. I know I asked too much.
There's the 4th overall pick, JM Light.
So with the 4th overall pick, the Edmonton Oilers have selected JM Light. Yeah. Or Jim Liggett.
Jim Liggett, whatever it is.
Okay. I didn't. So one of the guys that I had going top 3 is still not gone, so that's kind of cool. We're on to the 5th overall pick with the Arizona pick for, I believe Carmo owns that one.
Who's the guy you're thinking of, Castro? Come on.
I'm not going to share my draft list with you because I'm not a manager and I can't share industry secrets. So maybe I was basing it off PBR, maybe I wasn't. Carmo, you're up.
I won't knock you for tampering.
Side note, Cam said to please stop fucking asking him if you can have me in a trade. You know, we were gonna have Cam on the show tonight, but he decided not to join. He got
too slick on me all the time.
I'm here, you fucker.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Cam 123 MPH on the show tonight.
Sounds like a 12-year-old boy on crack.
Fuck.
It's because he is.
Before we get into Cam, who are we waiting for? We're waiting for number 5, Arizona. That I believe that's you, Carmel.
Yeah, Karma, let's go. He's typing.
Which one of Roy's buddies on the second account are you picking?
True. Yeah, tell us about Jam Loop. Stamkos. Ooh.
So Arizona has selected I9 Stamkos, 1I, to a TWDC. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is our first TWDC contract in the VGHL history, which is in and of its own thing pretty cool. But it was selected in the first round, which nobody thought was going to happen until picks 32 and up. So that's very interesting.
Why don't you explain what that means?
So basically, a TWDC is a new contract we introduced where you can now draft a player from a lower ranked PHL coming up through to the AHL, but guarantee them a draft contract onto your AHL roster, which is we all assumed it was going to be a second round, but maybe Carmo knows something that we don't. Do you guys know anything about this Stamkos player?
Yeah, it's probably the second or third account. It's probably me.
Okay. That took a lot longer than I thought it would take to hear that joke, so well done.
I mean, who is not knees in this league?
So we are now on the number 6 pick. I believe it's owned by this guy that likes beer.
Nope. This is R.W. Spencer with the first
Oh,
pick
right.
for-
I keep flipping those
me.
around.
for
Spencer.
Anaheim.
I'm sorry, Spencer.
So it's the first official pick for the expansion team. For that.
This is the first draft pick for the true expansion team, correct? Before you make your pick, I just want to let you know that it is being said that Stamkos is a top LG player.
Don't even talk about that league.
A top LG player. Ladies and gentlemen, a top LG player drafted to a TWDC. Maybe he won't be BL'd. Number 6 pick, Ryan, you're up.
I didn't think this guy would still be here, but Chelios 24.
Right?
I did not think
Right?
he was
Just-
going to be gone.
You
I'm just
fucking cunt.
I'm just gonna
Cam's
let you
heated.
know about this.
God damn it.
He was offered an ELC and has not replied to anybody, so just letting you know about that. He has not been in contact with anybody for the last 10 days, so
Yeah, he hasn't hit
take
me
that
up.
as you hear.
Okay. I don't know if that means he won't be playing, because he's been around for a long time. But yeah, I also thought he was going to go pretty high, so nice pick.
I thought he was going top 3.
Yeah, good pick.
Once I saw the pick, the Ryan and Kush, I didn't think about picking either of them. I know Kush, I don't like the guy, but once I saw that Arizona didn't take Chelios, I knew it was mine. That's who I planned on taking second overall, and so I guess trade
so bad.
Make sure you write it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm doing
I
that
hope
right
he's
now.
AFK on you. Fucking dick.
Well, maybe you should have traded away all your picks.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you.
So now that we have Cam, we're just gonna do a quick break before number 7. I found out some interesting news today. I found out that young Cameron.
Oh,
May-
don't even fucking say that.
made a trade to receive a player that he knew could potentially need a season-long IR. Used a draft pick and a franchise tag on a player to send the player back to a team that I won't name. So I think young Cameron learned a valuable lesson this offseason.
Shut the fuck up.
We're moving on to pick number 7, the Ottawa Senators. You're on the clock.
Hey, Chi-Town, you want cash out?
Yeah, I'll give you the 56th pick for him.
Deal. Write it up.
Ottawa, you're on the clock.
You write it up, Rick.
No, you write it up.
You don't have the balls to write it up.
I won't write it up. That's why.
Pussy.
And there's confirmation from Ali that Chelios is not playing.
But Chelios also said that knees wasn't bomb-clad, so...
So this is true. This is true.
Castro, what did I just tell you in PM? Huh?
But that's actually the opposite of saying he's not playing, so...
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Are we having another 15-minute break waiting for Spencer to pick somebody?
Nope, that's...
He's typing. He drafted Kill Me Now.
This is different.
Guarantee he is. Come on, Ottawa.
Kim, what are you rushing for?
I want my pick to be done.
What pick do you have? When did you get one back?
I got number 10.
Ah, surprising.
Okay, well, we've got 2 more minutes for Waffle. Oh, I see him typing with his alternating case. How long is the clock?
Oh, Hurricane Scoot.
Needs second account.
Another TWDC goes in the first round in the top 10. Unreal. Scouts, did you see any TWDC contracts going out in the first round? Maybe like lower first round?
No, there's a bunch of them that I could have seen coming up this high. So.
Okay. So with the number 7 pick, we've got Hurricane Scoot, and we're now on to pick number 8. Pick number 8 is the Edmonton Oilers. You're on the clock. 3 minutes.
Castro, fix your fucking mic.
Yeah, I'm trying, but the problem is you idiots kept trying to start a call and you messed up my connections. Thanks.
I don't hear no echo, but they're gonna bitch. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not hearing an echo on you either. So.
I think they just.
Yeah, I think it's just on the stream. Oh, I know what it is. It's Louis C.K. in the background, guys. Louis C.K. in the background.
Is PNC here or no?
We're still waiting for Edmonton with number 8.
Where's your special guest at?
He's going to be joining in a bit. He's just figuring out his little intro.
Oh, Castro.
Have you even had a fucking timer going, or are you just like, nah?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have a timer going.
It seems like 2 minutes is gone.
Ah. Seriously though, is PNC here? Because I'm about to go into a movie.
What?
Is PNC here or like no? Because I'm about to go into a movie.
I don't hear Edmonton at all.
I don't see.
Castro.
What's up?
Is PNC in here? Like I'm about to go to a movie. Like.
Is PNC in the draft?
No,
Yeah.
he's at the hot dog stand.
I'm not sure. I can ask.
Listen, Chi-Town, fucking the real deal's over here.
Do you want to give us your pick in case he's not here?
Well, I don't even know who was taken. Like, I'm about to go have like a fun night with my mistress.
Alright, which pick do you have? Number 9?
No, I think we're 17. And then like 19 and like 24 and like 27 or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Okay, you know what? Give me the name. Give me the names that you wanted, and if they're still there, we'll give them to you. If not, we'll just skip you.
You know what, Castro? You can pick. You know what? Give me the best available, Castro.
Auto draft. He has selected auto draft.
Evan
Well, it's not
has.
that. It's just.
No,
Like,
I want one of those.
No, you don't. Actually, you probably would do better than if you picked yourself.
Exactly.
You can't screw up a team anymore then.
just don't let fucking Chi-Town pick for me, because if he picks for me, then I know we're gonna be shit, because he's the worst fucking drafter ever.
Okay, so Scals, Raul is asking if you can give him the breakdown thus far.
Yeah, who was picked for the first 8, by the way?
Are you going to recap for us, Scals?
I have the first 7 picks. The first one was Datsuk13I.
Wasn't it? But anyway.
You want me to? I'll post it in the staff chat for
No,
you so you can see.
Scals, just skate, Scals, because I'm driving.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can't believe no blood.
Hold on. We just got our 8th pick coming through.
I think I saw, was it Geno Snipe?
Still in.
Geno Snipe.
Good pick.
Nice pick. That was a player that I thought was going to be ELC'd in the season.
He
Okay.
he was offered an ELC and never responded.
So who are the first 8,
just
by the
that's
way?
out there. The first overall pick was Idatsu 13I, like I said. Second pick was Kush Demon, QC.
What's the game plan?
The third overall pick was Ryan X28.
Okay.
The fourth overall pick was JM Light.
Yep.
Fifth was I9 Stamkos 1I.
Yep.
Seventh pick was Chelios 24.
Okay.
Seventh pick was Hurricane Scoot.
Okay.
And the 8th pick was Geno Snipe.
Okay, we're gonna make a trade right now, most likely with the
Oh!
Oh, okay. Hello.
Just give me a second.
Are we on an official trade talk right here?
Is Billy Finn in here? He made me the offer. I just wanted to see if number 9, if my guy was available, I'm gonna take him at number 9. I'm just making sure Philly's still in here.
I don't know if he's on the call, but he's definitely in the chat. Let me.
So we want word for word trade talk. Let's go.
Yeah, I want this trade to happen right now. Fuck!
What's up, ladies?
Let me just double check if this is the right order.
No, they take Panarin.
The LA Kings have selected Panarin 72.
Okay,
Hashtag not trading.
Ha.
that's fine. Who's number 10?
No, he was number
Number 9.
Oh, I'm saying who's number 10?
We've got Chicago Blackhawks, aka Cameron 123 MPH.
Who was actually on the phone call.
Yes.
Can you me?
What?
I'm gonna PM. I want to get this. How many? Cam, hold on. What picks do you have this round, Cam?
This is his only pick.
This is my pick right here.
You have only one pick?
Yep.
I'll give you 17 and my second for number 10.
Yeah.
Deal?
Deal.
Do I need to write this up, Castro, or
It needs to be posted on the site.
fuck?
You 17 in your second?
Yeah.
What's the second?
Cam. Cam, post it up.
I think it's 49.
49 second?
I'll tell you in 1 second. I will tell you in 1 second.
Yeah.
It is the 44th pick.
The 44.
So 17 and 44.
17 44, I'll write it up right now.
All right, perfect. Castro, we'll take Kush Demon.
He's gone.
Gone.
No, you never said Kush Demon was gone.
Yeah, he did.
And
Said he was number 2.
Oh, right.
Ha 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 ha.
Somebody link me the draft list, please.
You gonna back out on me?
All this wild
You gonna
drive.
back out on me?
Oh man,
No,
you gotta give PNC some shit, man.
Well, like, you know what? He tells me, like...
What team is this? Hey, what team is this?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh? Ah, fuck Pittsburgh. I don't want to do this trade no more. No.
Can someone link me the draft list, please?
The podcast does not count as
You
evidence.
want it?
Am I on the podcast or no?
You still want the pick, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm not going to be around for the rest of the fucking draft. I might as well make one pick since fucking PNC's not around.
I just got you the link.
Can we pause the draft since we just made a trade?
They can hear me.
By the way, everybody that can hear me on the podcast, I've drank a 40 of rye tonight. I love you all. Chi-Town's a fucking cunt, but Castro is my favorite human being in the entire world.
Pollock and McCullers for Archer.
Clean a fucking suck up, you bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Scals, you linked me to the draft center, but it gave me nothing.
You, you have to sign in.
Do I really?
Most likely.
No, I don't, actually.
Hey, stop talking to my players, asshole.
Shut up.
I'm not your player, douche.
Castro's my player, douche.
Is Castro actually re-signed?
Yeah, he was signed on a 2-year deal.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There goes
I feel-
my kid.
He accepted
bad.
it. He accepted a two-way.
We have 100
release.
people right now, dude.
It wasn't a 2-year
My buddy
deal
asked
with
when you're
him,
coming on.
I don't think.
Hey, it was the 44th, right? And 17?
Yeah,
Yeah.
17 and 44.
Alright, it's posted.
Just look yourself. Why are these people so damn lazy?
Hey, accept the trade.
Well, I can't accept. I'll accept in a second. Hold on. I'll take Vivictus.
Waffle.
Who?
Hey, Waffle, get a wife, you fucking twat waffle.
Cam, shut up.
We'll take Vivictus 88. Wasn't he? Yeah, Vivictus 88.
Pastasaurus is available.
Fucking wiki. Although I love you, Zoe. Yeah, we'll take Vivictus, Castro.
Who is that?
Yo, it's gay, Ryan.
You guys all know who Vivictus is, right?
Ryan.
Where's he? Vivictus 88 you're taking?
Yeah, do you actually guys know who that is?
No, I do not.
Castro does.
I would see that guy on the list.
He's all the way at the bottom. He's a TWDC.
VAE Victus 88.
Yep, I got him. I posted in the chat for you.
Perfect. Scout, can I call you and just give you a list of guys to take for me if PNC doesn't show up?
Oh, I'm on the call. Can you just type it in the Skype chat for me?
Not really, because I'm driving.
All right. I'll have to get off the call and then I'll come back on, guys.
Chi-Town, I fucking love you, you fucking big homo. Honestly,
Oh, you're welcome for the trade, you fucking douche.
You better be going to see it.
No, I'm not. I'm going to. I can't talk about this on the call, but anyway.
Welcome, you douche.
Going to see porn.
Whoever I just traded with for number 10, can you please link me the link so I can just accept it?
Here, I'll get you right now.
All right, cool. I just got.
It'll go in management chat.
Yeah, just send me a message.
Nightman, you're nighttime, right?
Sorry?
Nightman?
No,
I don't even know who the fuck's talking.
that was too slick. D-Bells. D-Bells 20 or something.
You slick?
Yeah. Couldn't
It-
tell
it-
he's all coked out driving and shit. Probably running over kids.
Not
It's
coked out.
management chat. You slick.
Not coked out. I don't do that sort of stuff.
Jason.
Goodbye.
Later, guy. What the?
Who did you
fuck?
pick?
Did Castro die?
Probably.
We're waiting for JSeb to move on with number 11. For those of you who don't know, that was Dennis Bailey, aka Too Slick, aka potential Stanley Cup winner. I don't know.
Psych.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a gap there because we had a big trade. Ronald Harmer III. Oh, San Jose with the quick pick. Connor McDavid,
Oh, that
97.
Oh my god.
Why? So Cam, what do you know about that guy? You don't know.
That he changes his PSN name to be one of the hottest stars in the game to make up for his lack of talent.
That too.
I don't know. I have no idea who the fuck it is. I'm just talking shit.
Okay, so with the 12th overall pick, Captain Clutch of the Buffalo Sabres has selected Captain Clutch. You seem to be snickering there, Chi-Town. What are you going on about?
Oh, you fucking know.
All right.
Guys, Gonzo should make a fucking special appearance.
I don't know if Gonzo can work in voice. I think he's only good with the keyboard.
No, he just told me to tell you guys everyone can suck his chocolate salty balls.
What so Buffalo picks Plastic World. What are we at now then?
So Buffalo has selected Plastic World. We're up to, I think we're number 13, the Nashville Predators.
Which would be T-Man, who probably ain't around.
Astro, he said he has voice.
Who has voice?
Gonzo.
Well, let's get him in. I'll bring him in, but I don't think he's gonna talk.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
Want me to tell him shit.
In the meantime, we're still waiting for Nashville to make their next pick.
Good thing I'm not Nashville. That team sucks.
Nashville, you got 2 minutes left for your pick, number 13.
I think Kid Money, I think, is the captain, and he's typing. Reaper. Reaper 2313.
No, you know what? I was kind of surprised because I thought he would go as a manager, and I also thought that he would be selected higher up. But I know that there's some stigma.
You thought he would go as a manager? You better refund all my goddamn donations.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Is this Gonzo?
Gonzo!
What's up, Gonzo? We're just finalizing the number 13 pick. Maybe I can get your opinion and your insights as to why Reaper went so low and actually why he wasn't selected as a potential manager.
Reaper was not selected as a manager because he's an asshole. Let's be real.
That's also the feedback that I was gathering from some of the chats. I know he was actually a candidate for ownership, and he went through a pretty thorough review, but there was a tight bubble for that last spot, and we actually ended up having to move someone for the last spot because somebody had to step out. I think that was Sobo. And it was from what I remember, Kid Money and Reaper were gonna kind of work something out together, but it didn't end up happening. But I still thought he would have went pretty high in the pick in the draft.
LA is on the clock, guy.
He should have definitely gotten ownership, in my opinion, but that's just mine.
Yeah, and again, like it was one of those.
It
was one of those bubble things, you know what I mean, where we had like a coin toss between potential people, and Sobo kind of left and gave us that potential to bring Kid Money or Spencer back in, and we ended up getting it was still a pretty good list for such a small group.
Posting the names on the site.
Yeah, Raul's going to be updating the list soon.
You guys can actually refresh right now. There's some updates.
Message me.
Yeah, if you got, I'm going to refresh for the broadcast, but for those of you who are actually making your picks, you can do the same.
Look at that
to see who's
Prodigy. What a sweetheart.
So I believe that we're on the number 14 pick, and LA, you're on the clock. LA? Let's see. Nothing yet. Scals, are you back on the call yet?
Might be making a trade.
I'm trying to see if we got Scals back on to give us the insider.
What are we on right now? Number 14?
Gonzo.
Yeah, we're on 14 for LA. Originally owned.
Waffle wants to know what you think of his pick.
Whose pick?
I don't know who his pick was.
Who's what pick?
Waffle.
What is the cost of this pick?
Waffle was Kush Demon and Hurricane Scoot.
Yeah,
I think there's a good chance that neither of them play for him. Kush Demon, even in LG, he refuses to play for half the teams and throws hissy fits.
I had him on my AHL. He told me to trade him or he's just going to quit.
What is the cost of selection number 14?
Yeah, one sec.
14 will
You're at 1.5.
1.5 million.
Yeah.
What about 18?
18 will be 1,000. 1,000 no, like
1 million. Yeah.
1 million.
Alright, thanks.
So we have 1 minute left for the LA Kings. I don't know if they're making a deal.
Said he was trying to make a deal.
Okay.
I don't.
So Gonzo, going into your predictions for the draft, who did you have as first overall?
I didn't even look at the draft. I'm going to be honest. Kush Demon is the top pick, but I don't think he's going to play for anybody.
Was Kush the guy that gave Mesmerize the issues in the playoffs?
Yeah, but he didn't give Mez issues. He
It
ran
was
out
the
the OC games.
yeah. Okay, so we're looking at a potential trade, so we're gonna give LA a couple more minutes to work on this with Vancouver, aka Snake Plissken, aka the Rulebook Master.
Yeah, definitely not.
Conspiracy theorist?
Never mind, we're picking.
There they go. They made
The
their pick.
LA Kings have selected Like a Boss 131 with the 14th overall pick.
Is that Polska Boss? Does anyone know?
That was my next
Hey,
pick.
take my 117.
The next two picks are both Calgary.
What he offers. Oh, sure.
Okay, so we're waiting on Calgary. In the meantime, I'm just going to take a quick sneak peek at Like a Boss's profile and see.
I'm pretty sure that's Polska Boss from LG. He's also GMing in 2 different leagues in LG.
Yeah, we only have Like a Boss in our stuff.
I seen the name Polska Boss on here, so I think that's him.
Yeah, if it's him, then it's not this guy because there's no no record of that name on his.
Polska Boss 780 is.
So Like a Boss seems like he had a pretty strong AHL campaign. 21 games, 1.29, not too bad. Plus 56 for defense.
We actually had Like a Boss in for a tryout last year in Hartford, but when it came time that he got 20 games, we couldn't. He went too high and we couldn't afford him.
Okay. Yeah.
I actually just messaged him seeing if he was gonna play this.
15?
He was my next pick.
And what did he say? Did he respond to you?
Yeah, he's playing. And
Nice.
Then he told me LA was just interested, and I already figured that out on my own.
Nice. So congratulations to Like a Boss, not Polska Boss, on being selected 14th overall. We've got Calgary waiting for 15 and 16. Calgary are on the clock.
Oh, they got back-to-back?
Yeah, they've got back-to-back.
Okay, Hickey. I'm still in the state.
Double bra. Who's his other pick?
Alright, who's number 16?
16 and 15 are both owned by Calgary.
You know what?
They just made their pick with the 15th double bra.
Oh, so yeah, number 15, Calgary selects Double Bra.
Okay, so Scouts has all my picks. I gave him about 15 names for my last 2 picks.
Okay. So is he going to be making the selection for you?
He will, yes.
Okay. I'm just quickly taking a peek here at Double Bra to see his stats.
Holy shit.
Scouts back here or no?
I'm back here.
So Double Bra's actually got some pretty respectable stats here going in. 16 games PHL, 3.31, 22 games in the AHL, 2.36, both cases plus. Seems like a pretty solid pick for the middle.
Who owns Castro's rights right now?
Chicago.
Me.
That Cam?
That's Cameron, yes.
Cam, let's make a trade for Castro just because, you know, Castro's a Toronto boy and he needs to be in Pittsburgh.
I believe that was a hard no. Calgary has made their 16th pick. Calgary has selected with the 16th overall pick in the first round of the Season 14 entry draft, X-Toasty QCX.
Can 17 and 18 go real quick so I can just make my selection?
Anybody here know QC Toasty XX? Anybody have some info on this guy?
Yeah, he's probably the second account Castro, let's be honest.
So it's knees, basically, is what we're saying here.
Yeah, I'm saying
Okay.
it's either knees or like fucking, you know. You know who I might think it is? Actually, TRD. I think it really is TRD.
I heard people think that the real Teal is TRD, aka heat pumps.
I believe it. Apparently that Two-Slick guy's on the draft list too.
He was, but we had to blacklist him, so he's not there anymore.
Nah, that Two-Stick guy sucks.
That guy's terrible. Like whoever
So,
would make him their GM.
It looks like Toasty here had a pretty respectable AHL run. He was brought up pretty late, 14 games, 4.21 points per game, which is pretty impressive for a late season push in the AHL. Plus 18. I think that's a pretty good pick. I think
and 18 go real quick.
I think Calgary just made some good picks. All right.
Cam,
I'm
you're on
18.
clock.
I'm waiting.
I am.
Is Cam finally up? Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron
Fuck off.
is now selecting the 17th overall pick. So let's just recap. Hold on, Dennis. Let me recap for a sec here, okay? I need to
Castro,
recap.
Hold- Castro, I have an owner PMing me asking if they can trade players that they have just drafted.
No.
Okay, good. Cam, can you pick real quick?
That was a hard no.
I wasn't sure because I know you normally can.
The thing is, the issue that we have is it's okay as long as they're not trying to get a 5th pick.
That's fine. Cam, can you pick real quick?
Castro, can I pick quick?
Yeah, I won't give away your secret. Go ahead, pick. Number 17, you're up.
Select String King 666.
Perfect.
With the 17th overall pick.
Hold on.
Oh.
Wasn't he an owner last year?
Who?
Was String ever in the NHL?
I don't think so. No.
No, that dude's a career AHLer.
Okay.
Scouts, can you PM? You might.
Scouts, I feel like you're trying to rain on Cam's big moment.
No, I'm just making sure because I've noticed some people on the list that have snuck through as with NHL experience, so that's why I'm just trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
Scouts,
No.
can you PM my 1 and number 2 pick?
Cam is
What
good.
did I give you, by the way?
Am I fucking up yet, or?
Because I forget who I chose.
So with the first ever VGNHL draft pick by the Vegas Golden Knights, we have none other than Chi-Town Menace with the 18th overall pick. Chi, let's go.
Hawkeye 7918.
See, I don't know how this guy lasted this long.
Who?
That was one of.
I cannot believe it went to the friggin' 18th overall pick for Hawkeye.
Who did he pick? Oh,
Hawkeye.
He's my MLB trading buddy. He lets me trade him all the time.
Very.
This would be Hawkeye 7918.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Very respectable pick. Well done.
You know what, TRD, that's a great pick, by the way.
It is a great pick, and I agree. I think that's a very good pick.
I'm surprised he lasted that long.
We should full shotgun a beer real quick.
Okay, Bales, you're up. Number 19. Let's go. Leadhead 18. Very respectable pick. I saw him going middle of the pack, but I still saw him going round 1.
Yeah, Two-Slick just won the draft. I'm heading out, though.
All right. 19th overall. 19th overall pick, Leadhead.
You know, I'll take him as my number 1 goaltender because, you know, PNC's never around.
And he sucks.
That's true. No, honestly, I love Jay. You know what? Jay actually, like, gives a shit and he actually wants to carry. He's actually a really good goalie.
He still sucks.
I'm going to give the viewers a little preview of the chat to see what's going on here. So we're still waiting for the number 20th pick. But in the meantime, go ahead. Number 20, you're on the clock, Dallas Stars.
You know, Shy, he sucks as much about as you do on a, you know, a Friday night.
That's a lot.
That is a lot, actually. Who would have thought Two-Slick and Chi-Town Menace getting along?
Nobody.
Right?
Yeah,
You know,
we got along until the other night when you made me a fair trade, and then you decided, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna offer this guy a bunch of deep potential bombs.
Well, I offered you a fair trade when I was destroyed, And I thought to myself, I'm like, I'm too slick. Too slick doesn't make fair offers.
Fun. So we did Hawkeye.
Like Cam, you got destroyed because Victus like top 3 pick.
What?
Shy, you don't have 23rd anymore.
No? Or
You
even
traded
the,
No?
this afternoon.
I traded the 22nd.
You know, I'll give you guys.
Yeah, I still see Shy with 23.
Yeah.
Mark sent me a text message, called me an asshole because I picked Vay.
Victus?
Yeah, I'm shocked you don't remember who Vay is, Castro.
I do, man. I do. But you're talking like long time, like or NHL 13.
Top 5 defenseman in the fucking VG.
Yeah, I know, dude. But it's a completely different game. Completely different game.
Actually,
When's the last time you saw him play? When's the last time you saw him play?
Last NHL 17, man.
Really?
Yeah, in the other horrible league.
Oh, okay. Basically the PHL 2. So
I put a pick on the block and I get like 8 fuckers messaging me.
so we got about a minute and a half for Dallas.
Nope.
Are they picked? They picked?
He picked
Okay.
X10.
Bure X10 for me was top 5.
Really?
Wait, has
Yep.
anybody seen PNC? Is PNC missing? Like, should we send the popo to find out where he is?
You are now the new PNC. PNC is trying to figure out how to push the MLB league forward, but apparently he doesn't know what he's doing. So
who did Dallas pick?
Bure X10. So no one else here thought this guy was going to go high?
Bure X10, he is a good player. It's just
He's a fucking douche.
Hey.
I didn't want
Sorry.
to. I didn't say it. I'm trying to be a nice guy, you know. Turning in new leads here.
But the boy's got skills, right?
Everybody thinks Deuce is a complete asshole. I'm trying to be a nice guy now.
Well, you know what? Now that you mention that, Dennis, you should appreciate the fact that it's something that you have to work on if you have a rep, but you're actually a nice guy and a good player.
She never will.
I'm a terrible player. Let's be honest.
I've heard you've had to learn some new tricks since the rap became ineffective.
What are we talking about the rap? It's called the slick around. Let's be honest.
The slick around, correct. So just.
But you know what? Let's throw it out there. The last 3 or 4 years, who's been top 5 in scoring?
Correct. There you go.
You know, 500K bargain. Everybody doesn't want me because I'm a complete douche, which I am. Because if I don't like people, I just say, you know what? I don't like you. I don't want to be here.
Hey, I'm an asshole and people still love me.
So for those of you watching at home, here's the quick little recap from Chi-Town Menace about his new BFF. It's highlighted for you all. But yeah, again, I'm looking at Bure here. You know.
You know what, guys? Sorry to cut you off, Castro. I gotta go though for real.
All right, don't come back.
Everybody else, the rest of the draft, love you guys. I'm actually done signing off Skype. Castro is the greatest person in the world.
And Scouts has your final pick, right?
Scouts has about 14 more picks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have a list of people that he wants, so.
All right, sounds good.
I'm pretty sure the next one's gonna get picked number 2 on my list, and if he's available, you'll like this pick, Castro.
All right, cool. Sounds good, man.
All right, love you guys.
And thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
Later, guys.
All right, we're now waiting for the St. Louis Blues with the 21st overall pick. St. Louis, you're on the clock. Jack Bauer has posted the St. Louis Blues pick. We're looking at Labrat with the TWDC Labrat. Moving on to Florida with the 22nd overall pick. You're on the clock. 3 minutes, Florida. In the meantime, let's take a quick peek here at Labrat. Or Labrat.
Hey, Scals, I sent you a message.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing your research for you. Because it seems like people are too lazy to do shit themselves sometimes.
So Labrat, 21 games played.
So that's why I'm asking, just to make sure.
21 games played, 3.71 points per game, 78 points overall for Labrat in the PHL. We're still waiting for Florida.
If he's on the list, he's a pick. He's available.
Prodigy from the Florida Panthers has selected G-Man Pens 19.
Oh, J-Man Pens.
Mm-hmm. J-Man Pens 19.
Good pick.
Hey, who learned you the alphabet?
G-Man. It looks like our old pal is up next, Ryan Spencer. Sir Ryan, are you on the call?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna draft Prodigy _81, but he spells his name different. PR0D1GY_81.
Okay. So Anaheim has selected Prodigy _X81.
And I know this pick is playing.
So in seeing what's gone down so far, do you regret moving your picks around, or you're still happy?
Still happy, unless Chelios decides he's not playing, then it's been a horrible night. But
who is number? Wait. Interesting.
So is it Face Prodigy?
Pardon?
Who was the last pick?
Number.
I'm off his name there.
Yeah, number 23 Anaheim selects Prodigy. Number 22 Florida selects J-Man Pens 19. And I think we're up to 24 with Washington.
24 is up yet.
Why is the number 3 pick say retired?
Where does it say that? That's what I was trying to figure out.
It says retarded?
Wicked retarded.
Where does it say that? Because I just
Fuck you, you fucking wicked retarded.
Where does that say that? Because I just looked him up in the manager player contracts, and it shows that his status is FA2.
It's saying on the draft board.
No.
On the draft
board? Unless they just fixed it.
Where would it say? There's no status listed on the.
Oh, it's saying his name is retired.
I don't know why that came up.
Oh.
Yeah, I must have picked the wrong name. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
That is very interesting. Retired as a nickname.
That is very interesting. It's kind of like someone named Gonzo naming himself. What was it? Worst goalie ever. Very clever name switch, Gonzo. All right, we're up to the 24th pick. We're waiting for Washington. Washington, you're on the clock. Still waiting. There's some trades. Maybe some potential trades coming in.
No, that's what I'm actually loading it up right now to check.
Have you heard from Washington at all tonight, Scouts?
I have not heard from Washington at all. There is one.
Maybe you can just let the people know who's in charge of Washington this year.
Team. So I'm checking it out right now.
Washington, you got about a minute left, and we're gonna skip you.
Ollie? Okay. There.
You say my name?
What?
Don't you dare accept that.
Calm down there, fucking Beyonce.
Okay, Ali's responding now, so we might have a pick for 24.
Well, this trade is null and void.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
I
assuming.
rewrote it.
What?
I remade the trade.
In the meantime,
Well,
it looks like Washington has selected Red Sox _92.
Would you?
What are you
See
talking
that?
about?
It is.
Oh, no, that's not one. Washington is Harmer?
Yeah, no. Harmer is Florida, and you're leaking a trade block.
Oh, on the block. Apologies. So we're okay. There we go. Ali has selected RB Cresser, 24th overall.
It's knees.
That's knees, everyone.
It's knees. It's knees. Confirmed.
Well, Harmer, unfortunately, the chat is also being streamed, so it wasn't really that much of a leak.
Red Sox does not seem to be eligible. I can't see him on the list.
It's not. If you read the
No,
ending of it, it's not for the draft.
It's part of a trade.
Is it? Oh, okay.
So for 24, you have RB Cresser. So 25, you're on the block. It's Edmonton. Edmonton on the block.
Oh, fuck.
You have 1 minute left, Edmonton.
Who has 1 minute left?
Edmonton.
Oh.
I see some typing.
Oh, they told me that I can have that pick.
Cam.
Scales, can you do me a favor and answer my PM real quick?
Answer
I just.
you
You shut up, Cam.
Fuck you.
Edmonton appears to be typing. C Mutama 10.
What the fuck is that?
Kamutama 10. 25th overall to the Edmonton Oilers. It seems like people are still making some trades here. I think I'm pretty interested to see how the second round goes with all the
I'm making
TWDCs. The thing I don't think people realize is exactly the power that they have with that TWDC, and that's all we're gonna kind of say about that. But we were anticipating big things with this, so we're up to number 26, St. Louis. Three minutes, St. Louis.
Jesus. Cam.
We're on 26. We're waiting for St. Louis.
We want Scales.
Hold on. Waiting for my computer to load.
Scales, you want to team in? Courtesy of Fry.
Okay. What is the pick? What pick? is that?
53.
Who owns the pick originally?
Town.
Edmonton, originally.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Oilers.
Yeah. Originally.
It was what?
Originally Anaheim, now Vegas.
Thank.
And since I have no more picks, I'm actually going to get off the call because
you.
Because I highly dislike most of you. So. Castro, when can I give you a jersey size?
Chai.
2019.
You accepted it, right? Okay.
Yeah, under condition. I ain't having nobody fucking trying to play with their goddamn forearms.
St. Louis has selected Jissy 31 with the 26th overall pick. Jissy 31.
This might be the slowest draft ever.
I feel you. Yo, I feel like there's a couple sleepers still.
There's definitely a couple sleepers still.
Well, y'all can fuck off. I'm heading out.
Later, Shy. So it looks like Jissy 31 was a 3+ points per game AHL and PHL player. So that looks like a good pick.
Hey, Scales, did that trade go through? Just curious, buddy.
LA Kings on the clock. LA Kings 27th on the clock.
Castro, next year, if you don't re-sign with me, I'm trading you during draft.
During the draft, nice.
During the draft. Blockbuster deal to Chi-Town. Too bad he's not here to hear that.
LA Kings, 2 minutes left.
Win this fucking draft right now. I figured it out. I'm not. I know. Literally.
They have the wrong pick for 23rd for the Ducks.
What?
It says Phase Prodigy, but that's not who I picked.
Rap. Oh, he fixed it. Come on, you don't want him?
Nope.
Why not?
I want the guy I picked.
Sure you don't want Kevin Hess?
I'm positive.
That's probably Nee's second account.
LA has selected Silent Cricket with the 27th overall pick. Very good pick. I like Silent Cricket.
Yeah, he's pretty silent.
27th overall pick, Silent Cricket. We're up to Snake Plissken.
Oh,
28th pick.
We're screwed.
Snake, you're up. 28th overall pick. Snake. Snake is typing.
I had to give me that pick, homie.
Yeah, homie.
Ducks, I made the change.
Rip. Vancouver connects Fire Eyes to a TWDC.
Another one.
Okay, so the next pick is
Yeah, exactly.
This guy's you cut out there.
Oh.
Scouts?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go for it.
So the next pick is going to be for Pittsburgh, and he's going to choose Polska _ boss _ 780.
You didn't give me this pick? What the fuck?
Yep, and that's the 29th pick.
Fuck that.
So we're up to the 30th pick. Buffalo, Captain Clutch, you're on the clock.
Ooh. I know. He had the best hitter on his team last year.
Who's that?
Clutch.
Very true. Silver Staples?
Yeah, Staples.
It's actually seems to be a popular pick.
Somebody just said Silent Cricket's not on the draft list.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But if he's not on the list, why would he pick him?
Sneak.
Lee Mal
From
went
Weezak,
to,
Toronto, his own favorite, and his mother's like favorite son.
Let's share this. So with the 30th pick, Buffalo selects from Wezac, Toronto, his own favorite person and his mother's least favorite son, Lee Malvo. Well done. It's a very creative pick.
That was a good one. Oh, is Yo, Fisher's on here?
So Raul, you're gonna have to skip the Silent Cricket pick till we validate, because he's not on the list. So we need to see.
I don't see him on the list. How did he see him?
Not sure.
Alright, let me see.
Oh, it was Fire Ice. Never mind. It was LA that selected Silent Cricket.
I selected Silent Cricket.
It was LA that selected Silent Cricket.
Oh, no.
So we'll have to review that one. In the meantime, we are now up to 29, and I believe Scouts, you have that pick.
What pick?
We did that already.
We just did that.
Oh, my bad. 31st pick, New Jersey.
Wow. You like that pick that much?
Castro, it looks like Silent's supposed to be on the list.
Taking a peek at it now. Yeah, it does look like it, doesn't it? It wasn't a management contract or something for PHL? No? Alright, well, Raul can fix that after.
Yeah, you're up, Strike.
New Jersey.
He was on the board this morning. I actually looked.
Who's that?
LA's pick.
Silent Cricket?
Hold on. Is he an owner?
Is he a new manager, maybe? Does he have a contract? That would have changed it.
Let me see. But it's showing his status as FA2, which is what's...
Might have just been a glitch.
Zefters. Two-way draft contract.
And so the strike, with Detroit's pick, has selected Zepster TWDC. Thank you, good night.
That's a lot of TWDCs.
It's very, the first round has been like quite a few TWDCs.
Was it Detroit the pick, or was it New Jersey?
So it's New Jersey with Detroit's pick, number 31st.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was an assistant captain last year, so maybe that messed it up.
Who's that?
Silent Cricket.
It could have been, yeah.
Did this trade get processed?
So we finally made it out of the first round?
Night.
Yeah.
Recap.
Can we go to a night? Can we go to night 2 for the?
I don't think so. So quick recap, just to go quickly, we got Datsu, Kush, and Ryan rounding up the top 3. We've got about 11 TWD, no, sorry, 6 TWDCs, which was a little impressive. I wouldn't think that was going to happen. We got Cam getting screwed out of his picks. Was it 7? Okay. And and now we're going to be moving into the second round. Is there any trades to announce, Scows, or we're still pretty good?
The only trade that I have seen is that Chicago and Vegas came to a deal on a trade for a player for the third pick. But that's really it. Nothing too exciting tonight. I'm very surprised.
Okay, cool. So we're up to Calgary with number 32. Calgary, you're on the clock. Calgary.
He's not dead yet. He's almost dead. Told Scales to retire him today.
I think Calgary is typing.
Cam.
What?
You might not want to talk to that over there.
Having some fun.
Calgary has selected Furday's Buddy with the 32nd pick. Dallas, you're on the clock. How was what?
Snake just PM'd me with some info, so I'm gonna forward it to you.
Okay.
Snake PM.
In the meantime, Dallas, you're on the clock.
You know our you know our resident like detective.
He's actually our auditor.
That's what it feels like.
Who's gonna like Big's Deli? He's racist. Someone select him. Come on.
Dallas clock, 1.5 minutes left. I think Adam said that his captain was picking, so.
Yo, one guy I'm surprised is still on the list is Fisher. Just throwing that out there.
Dallas, you got 60 seconds.
He's pretty good. What?
Cam.
What?
Shut up.
I'm telling you, the guy's good. I played with him in SP.
Load.
Hey, Castro, I'm not Dallas, I'm Minnesota.
Oh, my bad.
Did you see my PM?
Yeah, worry about it later.
Okay. I don't know where he finds this shit.
Dallas, 30 seconds.
He picked already. Detroit Red Wings. He chose Detroit Red Wings. So who's next on the clock? We're in round 2.
So Dallas has selected Detroit Red Wings. Yeah, Boston, you're up. Boston Bruins 3-minute clock. Let's go.
More like 15-second clock so we can go to bed. I know Cash was pretty damn tired. It's probably is it 5 a.m. over by you?
5:15, babe.
Close enough.
Pretty close. Boston clock.
He picked to lose 13 going to Boston.
Is that Beantown?
Yep.
Good on you, bud.
So now we have Nashville on the clock.
Nashville. Any Nashville reps? You got a minute left.
You said, Kid Money just said 1 second.
Yeah. Nashville selecting 35th, Malkin. Cam trying to move down on the draft order, which he's been doing for 3 weeks.
Hey, I got a good plan, and I'm sure you see what I'm trying to do here.
Maybe.
How many picks you have? How many picks did you have so far?
I've only had one. Oh, kid. They're only playing Sundays. Hit.
So Kid Money Nashville Predators has selected Heather LB 123.
I
So
talked. It's rough.
Heather LB 123 with the 35th overall pick. Moving on to Calgary with 36. Calgary, you're up 3 minutes.
Cam, what pick do you have?
I have 44 and 53.
What was Dilla's pick? For pick number 33.
Trying to get more picks.
That's right. I gotta fix that. Who owns that pick? Pittsburgh.
Boston was Deleuze.
Yes.
And Dallas was Detroit _ Red Wings.
Oh, I thought it was a team. Okay.
No worries. So we are still waiting for Calgary with 36. You've got a minute left. I see Calgary typing. Well, Vibes, now's your chance to take your sleeper, bud. You're deep into round 2. Let's sleep away. Let's go.
Calgary have any more picks after this? No, it's his last pick.
Well, this is going to be his big sleeper.
Fucking Trevor, you fuck.
Calgary, you have 30 seconds. It looks like Calgary has selected John from Earth, which I thought he was going to go a little bit higher. And we're up to LA with the 37th pick. LA, you're on the clock.
Oh no, never mind. What?
LA, 2 minutes. LA, 2 minutes.
Fuck you laughing at?
I don't think LA is present. Have you heard from LA Scouts? No? I'm sorry, you were cutting out. What'd you say?
Sound like Peter fucking Griffin.
Oh, I think I see LA typing. $30, LA, let's go. LA has selected Phillies great 08 OWDC. So we're on to the New York Rangers with 38. Rangers, you're up 3 minutes.
Chicks and lips. I'm surprised he's.
Whoa, that was quick. The Rangers have selected Chicks and Whips.
He was ready.
Yeah, he was ready.
That's how everybody should be at this fucking time.
I know, Stave, but you know you gotta make do with what you got. We're up with the Montreal Canadiens' 39th overall pick.
So that was Knights that took Chicks?
Yeah, Chicks and Whips, number 38, New York Rangers.
Yeah,
Malkin,
Chicks,
we're on 39.
He was my captain last season. We had a good run, but at the end there was a fight, and we don't really talk. He's a nice guy, but he didn't play much for us last season. So he just recently had a kid, so he's been dealing with that a lot. So hopefully he plays good for the Rangers, and I'd like to play against him a couple times. There's a surprise. There's a guy that I have on my team from last year that I'm surprised he's still there.
Right.
I'm not saying yet because somebody might pick him. But
yeah, don't give it away yet.
What for you? What team were you last year? I want to see if it's the same guy I'm looking at.
I'm not giving that away either.
I can just look. Oh, I know what team you are. Never mind.
It's not that hard to figure
Montreal,
out.
you got 1 minute left. Pick number 39.
I don't know. Some dude.
You can't post it on the site, Patrick. You gotta tell us.
No, he said. No, he said he traded it.
Oh, he traded number 39.
Yeah, it's just posted.
Okay, so we're gonna wait for this trade to come in, guys.
I think. Yeah, I think they were working on it. So let's see what the trade is.
Some big second round moves coming in.
So it looks like just a swap of some picks.
Potentially with Chicago?
No, it was with Minnesota and Montreal.
Fucking wish, dude.
So Montreal is trading the current pick that is up right now. That was previously owned by Tampa Bay to Minnesota, and Minnesota is trading the 51st and 61st overall picks.
All right. So who's up now on the
So
clock?
that would make Minnesota on the clock.
Now it's Headcase on the clock. Is Headcase still with us?
Probably not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, he's still here.
He just posted it.
All right. So what are you gonna do with this trade? Who did you trade to move up to?
This was more so just a conversation me and my captain had. Like I said, he's kind of just pulling the strings right now since I'm kind of down and out. I'm just kind of like the void.
All right.
And he wanted to grab Scott as a late pick. Decent AHL defensive stats before he went to Iowa last season. So.
All right.
So that's what we did.
Let's just refresh the old draft order a bit here and see. So, Skaz, who's on the clock now?
You should know this.
On the
Skazoni.
clock, Carolina.
Carolina, you're on the clock. So 39th overall pick was Minnesota, and they selected Graham Scott. Carolina, you're on the clock. You've got 3 minutes. Yes, Carolina is up now, Malkin. This is your moment. Make your mark. Usually by now we had at least 5 people build up anticipation to type the word skip, so this is kind of cool. We have no skips yet. Malkin. Still typing. Malkin, you're on the clock. Oh, the statistician. Nice pick. I thought he would go first round. Exactly, Vibes. That's a great pick.
Wow. Cam actually knew somebody that actually can play.
Yeah. We're up to J-Seb. J-Seb, 41. You're up. 3 minutes. J-Seb. Looks like J-Seb is typing.
Damn, I'm like so far behind.
Sergeant Van Doos. San Jose Sharks 41st pick, Sergeant Van Doos.
Pretty decent pick, actually.
Yep, respectable. Columbus Blue Jackets. 42nd overall pick, Columbus. Clock. 30 seconds for Columbus.
I'm currently in talks with him. Not sure if he'll message me back. He was talking to me, but he stopped talking.
Gave up on life.
Don't think he realizes he's on the clock now.
No, he said, is stay at home, is that the captain? Oh.
I got people messaging me telling me there's still some gems left this deep in the draft.
There is.
JT, yeah, JT is typing now.
He's making the pick. Who? The HL players within. Smack 148. Never
heard of that guy.
Smack 148. Followed by a Zach available. So Columbus has selected Smack 148 with the 42nd overall pick.
43.
We're up to 43 Boston.
Yeah, he was on he's on the draft list. He was on the SAGs last year.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh, Boston here.
Boston, you're on the clock.
Let me make my picks. God, I want to go to bed.
SW Bobcats 9.
Oh, he's Bobcat.
Great pick.
Bobcats actually messaged me today.
Great pick. That's a great late pick.
That was a solid. I was trying to get a third pick for that.
Yeah.
We did.
I think we're on Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
Chicago, your pick?
With the 44th pick, we're going to split No Blood 777.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I can't believe you lasted that long.
I can't
98
believe
goals.
I can't believe it took you that long to get him.
I'm surprised he was still here. I didn't think he was gonna last.
We're on to Winnipeg, 45th, 3 minutes.
I can't believe he lasted that long.
I can't believe it's not butter. Chi-Town Menace says, the fucking draft is still going? Yes, go back and have another beer, you fucking gimp.
Looks like I know how to draft a little bit, boys.
Oh.
List to your wall and throw a dart? Cam, isn't it your bedtime?
No, fuck off.
It's my bedtime.
There's grown men here who should be in bed. How are you not in bed?
I still have 2 more picks.
Very true. You still have a pick, Cam?
Yeah.
After that trade?
Yeah.
Well done, well done.
Yeah, I see your pick. You got technically my old pick.
I think Cam's going for a Kevin Costner draft day. Still waiting on the pick. Winnipeg, you got like 30 seconds left. Scouts,
Ross
is that their pick? What is that? Or that's the owner?
You don't know who the owner of Winnipeg is?
He's typing right now, dude. Chris McKenzie.
Isn't he gone?
Nope.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Fuck sakes. Chris McKenzie, 45th overall. Flyers clock, 3 minutes. Let's go.
2 minutes. Let's go. All right, 1 minute now. Let's go. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
53.
Flyers rip.
Jets are on the bottom.
No, Flyers are up. Philly has selected NHL Rick.
Wow.
That's a name that I've heard before. Boston 47, you're up. Boston has selected Fidig Bigfoot Bobo. I don't know how to say that. Fidig Bigfoot Bobo. Washington clock.
Yeah.
Washington is Ali, right?
Yeah. Did he give you his pick?
T-Man. Isn't T-Man an owner? The real T-Man?
An owner or a manager? I'm not sure.
I think he's an owner.
The real T-Man is an owner.
Yeah, that's what I.
Well, who's
on the
picking?
list earlier.
Who's picking the real team, man?
No, he was on the list,
Oh,
but then
okay.
he got the.
Washington 48th pick. You're up. You got a minute left.
G-Mac, Nighthawk.
Oh, they select Egger.
Castro still hasn't replied to my PM. What the heck?
Washington has selected Egger.
You see anyone? Hurry up. Yeah, but I'd like to know.
Yep. That's what I just said too.
My
What?
pick. Hey, I think your buttons are working now, Castro. Looks like it.
Oh, they're up now?
It is not,
Yeah.
but it is up the buttons just for you guys to see how it's gonna be in the future.
Oh,
It's not
nice.
functional though.
oh never mind.
It's just for looks, just for looks.
Anaheim?
Spencer.
Spencer.
Give me a second. Where'd he go? I'm gonna select. It's for my AHL team, but I had him last season. Tamburillo _14.
Timberillo _14. 49th pick, Timberello. So we're down to the 500k picks basically now, everyone, for the second round, and there's still some OWDCs going, which is it still blows my mind that we had so many TWDCs in the first round.
Tamburillo last season went for 1.25 for me, so that's gonna help my AHL team out a lot.
Okay,
I also plan on calling him up.
sounds good. I think we're up to Colorado. Is this Colorado's first pick? Hardick?
He's probably not even around if it's his first.
I think it's his only pick.
No, I thought he picked in the first round.
Let's double check here. If he did,
No,
he
we did not. Nope.
No.
Hey, Castro, so what was decided for selling cricket?
We're gonna still discuss that offline.
Oh, okay.
Colorado has selected JTX 11. So we are now
Oh
on
shit!
to
No, no, he can't. That's him.
Oh,
I think that is actually J.
is it the same person?
I think it is.
Let's double
'Cause I was
check.
putting I was trying to get the contracts in before, and it wouldn't let me. That's him.
Hey,
Oh,
is NHL
damn.
Legend gone?
Who?
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay.
Honestly, though, I'm surprised it took that long to get to have that happen. Actually,
One hit.
Are we still waiting on Montreal here? Or did Hardik pick?
no.
What number are we on? 52? Gosh, what number?
Um, I think we're on. We're still waiting for Hardik, and we're gonna give him 30 seconds, and we have to move on.
Nope. He just picked.
Oh, he picked. Okay. The chef.
We're on pick number 51.
51 Montreal.
You want?
We're down to the final 11 picks, everyone.
So
It does not seem the chef is actually valid.
He's not there?
NHL.
rip.
The chef, the Hardik pick,
Yeah.
he played NHL Canadian season 10.
Okay, so he's not valid.
He's not valid either.
Yeah, I see it there. Season 10. Hardik?
Seriously?
I said,
Rip.
Sound is he probably feels like Spencer right now from the expansion draft.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit! I see the buttons. Pretty cool.
that was good. You guys are fucking killing Harding. Just make him skip.
Hellfire.
No, he played too.
Shut up.
That's Knee's second account. Come on.
That's not Knee's second.
If it's
Fine,
his account,
okay.
it's like his 14th account.
Yeah. You're being generous there, Castro, with 14.
It's true.
Okay, that one is valid.
Okay.
Yeah, aka Altered Beast. That is correct. Yep.
We're on to Montreal, 51st pick. Let's go.
Finally.
Montreal, 2 minutes. Montreal.
Alright, Spud sitting down. Hey, Spud's on.
AC3_soldier, Montreal. New York Islanders, you're on the clock. 52nd overall pick. You got 3 minutes.
Yo, I can't believe Blood lasted that long.
Cam, have your pick ready.
My pick's already ready.
New York Islanders.
My pick's been ready since my last pick.
New York Islanders. Lego.
What? Dude, there's so many sleepers. No one knows how to draft. That's why.
All right, Cam.
With the 53rd, we're gonna select Spud the Scrub.
Chicago. So hold on. New York Islanders smoke out 7 with the 52nd pick, and Chicago Blackhawks with Spud the Scrub, 53rd pick. Vancouver, you're up. Asneka Pliskin, you're up.
I wish I could have like 5 more picks. Oh. What? Hey Castro, you going to bed after this?
I'm ready to go to bed right now, bud.
Alright, bitch.
I'm waiting for these peeps to get their picks in.
Come on, let's go.
Cam,
What?
you do realize it's 5:45 in the morning for Castro.
Yeah.
We're down to the final 9 picks, guys. Let's go.
Castro's just like, let's go.
10-second clock per pick.
Like dead?
Vancouver selects Beaned. Beaned.
Fuck, I missed you.
We're now on to Montreal.
Montreal again?
Yep.
Yo, you're cheap as shit.
It looks like they have they have 4 picks in the end of the second round.
It's actually pretty smart. You get 4 players for $2 million.
What are you talking about?
It's a good way to round out your roster as you build it up into bidding.
And then you'll be able to spend a ton of shit of money on bidding.
Yep.
For like 2 guys.
Yeah, but when you draft 4 for $2 million,
Oh, no, I
you
know,
get
I know.
2
I'm
guys
saying.
for...
It was great. That was my plan.
Bob Go Lucky, Montreal 55th pick. Bob, go lucky. Ryan, you're up. 56.
Another pick for my AHL team is Rusta underscore Far. I don't know how to say that last name.
Just try and type it.
Farian. I'll type it to you.
Hey, Castro.
Hey.
Bob Golucky just played 2 games on the playoffs. Does that count?
Yeah, it'll still count. It's still a PHL contract or AHL contract.
Okay.
There's so many fucking places.
So we are on to Dallas.
Somebody just said
Bob's wife is pregnant.
Lucky's in plane.
Yeah, but those things change as the season goes on, huh? So you have to ask him again because it's a little bit different than management.
Jack asked for management, so we'll see.
Dallas has selected Johnny. Wow, Johnny 84. I remember this guy a long time ago. He was actually pretty high up in the league. Johnny 84 QC. New York Islanders back up.
I posted my pick there for you.
For Anaheim.
Castro, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm off to bed, boys. Talk to you later.
Take care. Good draft.
Yeah, boys.
New York Islanders, I think, are left.
No. He's always
58 New York Islanders.
be fine.
Trevor's typing. Yeah, Johnny is Johnny ZQ. It's the same guy. Waiting for the Islanders. 30 seconds.
Spud, you coming? Alright, Castro, I'm gonna hit the hay.
Take care, Kim.
Later, man. Thanks for having me.
Good job getting your guys.
Thanks. Talk to you later, man.
Take care. New York Islanders have selected You Can't See Me underscore Kamkasi. Montreal, you're on the clock.
What was Dallas' pick?
Dallas, 1 sec.
Was it Rasta?
No, it was Johnny 84 QC.
So who was for Ducks?
Rasta. Rastafarian was the Ducks pick.
Yeah.
Oh, Rasta was the Ducks. Okay.
Montreal has selected 5-star Cook. Vancouver clock. Let's go. Final 3 picks.
Got Vancouver, Montreal, and then New York.
Final 3 picks of the epic 2-hour draft. Actually, we're at 2.5 hours now. Well done. We're in the wee hours.
Easily the longest draft I've been a part of.
No, we had a PHL draft go almost 3 hours once.
Oh wow.
Vancouver
That's-
selects B.
I've never.
Well, they split it up into 2 days though. They gave up after a while. Vancouver selects BNYC 83. BNYC 83.
This one's pretty close though. 2 hours and a half so far.
It's pretty close. Montreal, you're on the clock. Montreal clock.
I'll do all the owner contracts tomorrow, Castro.
Sounds good.
Had
Oh, Goat
much to
Neil.
do today. I couldn't get to those.
Goat Neil. Montreal has selected Goat Neil with the 61st overall pick, and now we're down to the final pick of the Season 14 VGNHL entry draft, and it belongs to the New York Rangers.
We took it all the way up right to midnight almost.
Or 6 a.m. for me.
Yeah, well, I was using the timer for the trading to end.
Yeah,
And the Rangers select the Goonies.
nice pick. I thought he was going to go in first round. I believe he's a Club League champion, Season 2. I think he's a Season 2 Club League champion, so I thought he was going to go higher.
Yeah. For the
And yeah, you're right, Vibes. This is the first draft that we've had with 0 skips, so that's pretty incredible.
No, I think we had no skips
No, we had skips.
last year.
No, we had
No,
skips.
We
last
did?
year was a lot of skips.
Yeah, we had about 6 skips last year.
I don't remember that.
We had like 2 from Buds, I think, alone.
Oh, that's because Buds didn't give a shit about anything.
All right, everybody. Thank
what
you for.
happens,
Yeah,
what
go ahead.
happened with the last club league owners, the last winners? Weren't we supposed to do something with their contracts?
The ones who were eligible got it, and the ones who had contracts didn't. So the prizes were given out, the statuses were given out, but there were some people who were already under contract, so there was no eligibility.
Okay, because I thought there was somebody that messaged me earlier, so I'll find out and I'll speak to you about that.
Okay, cool. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. It was a nice 2.5 hours, but we got all the picks done, and you can review all the picks in our draft center at any time. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining, and thank you to the panel.